All right, we have to talk about Kanye West. Everyone is talking about Kanye West, except for the people who really should be. Adidas taking over a week to say anything after Kanye came out saying some wildly offensive things. Everyone went on Twitter, social media to condemn the comments almost immediately, except for some of the companies backing Kanye.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's incredible, right? That even a big company like Adidas can be caught flat-footed, even though when Kanye was saying some things leading up to this that gave you some insight of, what's going on with this guy. And it's another example we talk about to our clients and people and our viewers and listeners. You got to have a crisis communication in place already, especially if you have a spokesperson or someone who's clearly the figurehead of your company and your brand. You have to literally spell it out. If X, Y, and Z says something deemed so incredibly offensive or wrong, here is our plan. If they say something that might be mildly offensive, here is our plan. You have to build that structure in place so that when the crisis happens, you're ready to go. And quite clearly, whether it was with the personal services agreement contracts with Ye and his people or not, and other things, Adidas was caught flat footed and they didn't have that plan in place. That was obvious.
And it's not like you couldn't see, like, the writing was on the wall. Like,
Yeah,
Kanye has
right.
had a series of White Lives Matter t-shirts and behavior that, I mean, indefensible, right? It's
Right.
indefensible. And
Yeah.
now a lot of the headlines outside of course, the comments are what took Adidas so long? What is taking these companies so long when back in the day, maybe companies had the privilege of not getting involved with these kinds of issues, and that's no longer the case with social media, with younger generations being more vocal and more active when it comes to issues and social things happening in the world. Companies have to step up, or when they don't, that's really setting a statement in and of itself.
Yeah, right. So now they're behind the eight ball, and now it appears everything that they do from this point forward, at least in the immediate future, is really kind of like trying to put a band-aid on an open wound. And it's kind of like fruit from the poisonous tree, right? Everything that comes out from this now just makes it seem like, well, now it's just PR. Now it's not authentic. Now it's not real. Now you got to build back a little bit of that credibility. That takes time. Whereas if you were in front of it, you don't have to necessarily go through that painful of a process.